Alright, so I need a filler video, and that's why here we are today. I know many people have made this exact same video in the past, but you know, it's not by me, so yeah, you get one by me. Now, I will just start this by saying I'm not the craziest Hero Battlegrounds player. I play it for fun, and I don't have that many hours. I think I only have like 43 hours in this game. But that's enough hours to give you guys some input on which DEKU I believe is better between Vigilante and normal DEKU. So to start Deku's kit off, he has a strong normal punch-like move called Detroit. Sends your opponent back, dealing about 14 damage. I don't know, it varies sometimes. This move is unblockable. We get a blocking dummy, as you can see. You just dig inside of him and he just gets sent crazy far. But this move also has a combo extending variant, which you would most likely use, where it has an air variant. As you can see, which is a bit less damage, but it combo extends, so I mean, of course it's gonna do a bit less damage. Deku's second move is Manchester. It's a long-range dash move that knocks your opponent back. This does go through block, but it does very minimal damage, so I wouldn't really use it on someone who's blocking unless you need like that last bit of damage or you just want to be annoying as hell. But its cooldown is it isn't that big, so I mean, theoretically you could just spam it, but you know, don't be a little bitch. Yeah, I said it, don't be. Now we have Delaware, which is a ranged move that is blockable from range, but is not blockable if you use it like Detroit and you use it up close. Sends them back just like Detroit does. But this one also has, you know, just like Detroit, an air variant that sends you and your opponent up in the air and is not blockable but deals less damage. You're most likely going to use the air variant of Delaware most of the time. Next move on Deku is Texas, which is a barrage move that is a combo extender, giving you 2 more free M1s that you can do. This move is blockable until the very last part, and then that breaks guard. But if you're fighting an experienced player, they're probably not going to let you like hit all of those while they're, you know, they're not just going to sit there and just take it. You know, like, who made this mech? So most of y'all people, you know, who don't have brain cells like myself, when you first pick up this character, might discover this combo. Which is a pretty good combo. I mean, it does 33 damage. That's pretty low if you hit everything. Reckon it's not true, so, but like, your first combo is never going to be true in a Battlegrounds game. Because they can ragdoll all of it. But, you know, 33 damage, which is pretty good. But the cool thing about Deku's combos is that his kit is really, really, really versatile. Like, base Deku's kit, all of your moves hit grounded. That means this leads to a lot of mix-ups. Like, a lot of them. Because your opponent, he can't really, unless you are consistently using one combo, he can't really predict what move you're going to use next. Because, you know, if they're on the ground, that is. Because I could use all of my moves right now. He'll never know which one I'm going to use and what situation he's going to end up in. So, like, this base kit is really good. But there is also another reason why I really like this kit and why I main, like, base. Fuck! Oh my god. And yeah, I'm gonna show you that now. So basically, right, we're gonna have this guy. We're gonna call him, I don't know, let's call him like Boy Kisser. Is coming up to me and he wants to punch, you know, he wants to punch on me. But since I'm too good, he decides to bring a little friend along. So teaming, because this game is littered with teamers, so many. So they're swinging, you know what I'm saying? They're swinging. Bam. So if you couldn't see what happened there, Detroit Smash gives you iframes. Now, it's not like super, like ultra armor, right? You can still get grabbed by people like Bakugo and his moves where you can like, you know, where like he grabs you. But for things like punches and I think things like Texas Smash, they can't interrupt this move. You take a little bit of drawback damage, but other than that, they can't interrupt it. They can interrupt the air variant though, I think. Yeah, as you can see there, they can interrupt the air variant. So it's just the like ground variant that, you know, gives you the frames. But another really good move on this character is Texas. This move is the ultimate dish out neutral move I have ever used inside of a game. I mean, it almost works like 100% of the time. If you just had a macro that clicked the 4 button, you'd probably win 99% of your battles. That might be glazing a bit, but no. Alright, so hear me out. They dash at you, bam. The hitbox to this move is all of this. So they dash at you, boom. Right? You catch them. You dash at them, boom. You catch them. You could even, like, what I like to do with it is that, because they just have to sit there and take it. Like, yes, yeah, Detroit and Texas, they're crazy. And then Manchester's like a little nitpick move that is just so annoying because of its cooldown. Delaware alright though. Nothing too much on that. But yeah, very strong base, I will say. I've mained this character personally. And my experience with the character is really good. He's a really solid character. But now it's time to move on to the next segment. Deku's ultimate, you know, every ult gives you these silly, goofy-ass dashes that I don't know if anyone likes. His first move, you dash rapidly left and right for short burst before leaping forward and hitting your opponent, leaves an afterimage. This is a cutscene move, which cutscene moves don't take ult bar anymore, so that's really cool. So this makes your ultimate last longer. I'm pretty sure this is counted as a cutscene move. Does quite a bit of damage. It leaves them on 47 if you just hit it, but you know, if you finish them, it does like 300 or something. Deku's next ultimate move is Cosmic States Smash. This move, and I'm gonna tell you this because I tried to do this when I first picked up this character. It goes whatever direction you click the button in. It doesn't, like, you can't change its direction. If I click it this way, really quick turn here, it doesn't matter. It's going the direction that you click the button in. So that means you have to try and read your opponent and which direction they're gonna go. But if you do hit it, it sends them far, dealing 30 damage. I don't know how accurate that is. That's not 30 damage, but deals like 30. One thing about this kick though is it is blockable, which this move is pretty much your combo starter, which is why it's blockable. Like, this is your real combo starter, but it's a bit harder to hit it. It leaves you super vulnerable. It leaves you right in front of your opponent. Yeah, and they can just start comboing your dumbass for being trigger happy with that move. Not many people think that's blockable unless they're like experienced. So most people, I guess, you could ditch that out and it'll work. But if they're good, I'd say, like, I don't know, I have 500 kills, so like 500 and up kills, they'll know it's blockable. Deku's third move is One Energy Surge. Base Deku's third move. It's unblockable, and it's a little dash. A small little dash. I think it's about the size of the side dash. You grapple them, and you do a barrage of punches, sending them really far back. Doing a good bit amount of damage, about the same as Cosmic Status Smash. But that's like your combo starter. That's your go-to move. Or combo starter-ish. I'll get to that. Deku's fourth move is 1,000,000%. This move is so fucking hard to aim. Maybe I'm just stupid, but I mean, I almost never use this move unless, you know, I don't know, they're stunned, you know, they waste the ragdoll. But you start running at 1,000,000,000 miles per hour, and then you leap and you get your enemy, putting them into a cutscene, which means this doesn't take, alt bar, that's what I'm trying to say here. But if you're not sniffing the nuts, like grappling your opponent's balls with that move, you miss it. Like, look.
Try!
I think it's because it moves in a Z. So if you were to be that far, you'd have to like aim to the side-ish. But the first Z goes to your left. So if you do miss it, you want to aim to the side like this way. There you go. And now you hit it. So now let's get in the ult combos with base Deku. The main one I like to do is, if I can, right? Because none of these moves hit grounded, I should have you know. He really doesn't have combos in his base. I'm not gonna lie. It's just, you know, you get there, you M1 him, and you use a move. Cosmic Status Smash is your fastest starting move. So you probably do 3 M1s into that. Send him flying, which is like a lot easier because most of his combos use 1,000,000%, because as you can see, you can't, doesn't go that far. If you use a side dash, then yeah, you could do that. My favorite combo to do with base Deku though, just because it looks cool, is the energy surge one. You hit them with this and then you spam 1,000,000 and you chase them down. But unlike with Cosmic Surge, where like the distance that it sends them is a little bit like under, so you have to like wrap around them. With one energy surge, or like Cosmic Smash additions, they don't really go that far. But with 1,000,000, right, it combos well in the one energy surge, because it sends them the distance that 1,000,000 goes. So you don't have to wrap around or anything. Now, if they have ragdoll cancel, then yeah, they can do that, and I think they can dash around you when they land, but you're most likely to hit it if you hit these two. But yeah, that's pretty much it for base Deku ult. His ult's kind of ass, I'm not gonna hold you. I don't really like it, so I don't really use it too often unless they use ult and then we get into an ult battle. But that pretty much wraps up this character. I mean, he's pretty good. I made him personally, so yeah. Alright, so Vigilante Deku. He is, interesting character. In order to obtain Vigilante Deku, you have to get mastery through quest found over there by the HUD, or you have to kill Nomu. I got mine from killing Nomu. It's where I also got the teleporter guy, warp portal. But this is probably the #1 easiest character in the game. Like, I mean, this character's really, really easy. But yeah, let's get into his first move. His first move is Quintuple Smash. It's your combo extender that you can do a side dash into, or what I recommend is forward dashing, because if you forward dash into it, it gives you more damage than side dashing. Side dashing just looks cooler, I guess. That's why people do it, but I don't know why. It gives you less damage. Next up is Electric Smash. Grounds them, you know, you leap into the air, it grounds them. That move, I'm pretty sure you can't get hit out of. Gives you iframes. Let me check that actually real quick. It does guard break. Right there, as you can see. But we're gonna spawn a hitting dummy. It'd be a bit hard to hit someone out of this. Yeah, you can't get hit out of it, so that's pretty cool. You can just dish this move out. A special thing about this move, a property, is the damage increases on your height. So, leading into our next move, Delaware Grab, which is also unblockable. It has that variant, which is a combo ender and kills on a pretty high percent. or an air variant, which is like an eject from battle and puts you up into the air. This is important because that means electric smash, if paired with this, does more damage than it would if you just used it normally. And Delaware Grab's cooldown is also lower if you use the air variant. I don't find myself using this too often, but you know, it's really useful and I'd recommend you implement it more. Deku's next move for his Vigilante, for his mastery, is Shadow Whip. This move is blockable and has two variants. Normal variant, sends them far, it's a combo ender. And if you pair it up, if they're grounded or airborne, it'll do a different one where it down slams them and it becomes a combo extender, which is pretty good. It does a decent amount of damage too. So let's put our little pea brains together and invent a combo. Or not invent, this is like the base combo that you can do. There you go. Little combo right there. I don't know how much damage that does. I mean, it killed him while he was on 75, so it might leave him on like around 20 or so. But yeah. One thing I forgot to mention about base Deku, and I just remembered from this Deku, are passives. As you saw, this Deku's passive, when you get a finisher, he gets the ult dashes, which is such a shitty booty ass pat. Like, I'm not gonna lie, this passive is absolutely dog shit. I hate these dashes, so mainly when I get this, I just immediately use all of them up because, trust me, you don't want those dashes. Base Deku, his passive is really good. It's like Saitama in Saitama Battlegrounds, where he builds ult faster, base Deku, than every other character, which is also pretty cool. It's probably why his ult is ass, is how fast he can get it. I don't really know any cool techs or tricks with Vigilante Deku, so, you know, if you guys know them, comment down below, I guess, you know. With that, Vigilante Deku's base is also pretty solid. I mean, it's pretty basic, you know, but with that, let's get into his ults. Fire in my soul, fire in my heart, till you see me on the other side of doors. Oh, the journey starts where we do first step. No one's true when lies are heavy, born and bred. Rose baby, alright, so inside of Vigilante Deku's ult, as you can see, you get like all this cool stuff and you can't see my face anymore. 4 moves. He also has these dashes. Like I said, every ult has the dashes. His first move is 120 overdrive. This is his cutscene move. You dash for a little bit and then slam, like leaving rocks down. If hit without the cutscene, without the finisher, and it sends them away. You know, it's just like, it's his cool move. You want to try and finish them with that if you want to be like a cool kid and like a chill guy. His next move is 45, which is a dash that combo breaks, puts you inside a short cutscene. Doesn't push them too far away either. This is a good ditch out move. It goes pretty far. Not that far, but it goes pretty far and it's aimable. You can curve it. So it's pretty solid move. Next is Lightning Crush. This move is so stupid. It's a combo extender on an ult. You sling yourself with Shadow Whip from 2 pillars and it extends. Like when they come here, it's a combo extender and it's unblockable. This move is, yeah, I'm sorry, this move is crazy. Deku's next move is Whiplash. It's also a combo extender, as you can see. Not too hard to hit. It goes really far. You know, he sees 2 dashes. But yeah, now let's get into combos with Vigilante Deku's ult. So Vigilante Deku's primary combo that I would say is primary is you can either hit 45, since that's a really reliable move. You could hit 45 into lightning, and then into Whiplash. I don't think Whiplash hits grounded though. I just tried to there. No, it doesn't. So after Lightning Crush, you can hit Whiplash, and then Whiplash will ground them. So you'd hit them with 45, then Lightning, then Whiplash, and that would lead them to, you get what I'm saying, and that's all of their HP. They're done for, unless they have Ragdoll, and then they wouldn't be done for. Other than that, if you can hit Lightning Crash just as is, because it's not too hard to hit, then I'd still go into Whiplash. This is a cool ass finisher. Yeah, other than that, the combo plays itself out. You only really need to the end part, and that's turn your screen around when you use this move. Overall, what I think, this ult is one of the best ults in the game. It's easy, has a combo extend. I mean, this is crazy. This right here is crazy. So to fully answer the question on which one is better, Deku, Vigilante, or base Deku, I would have to say, although there's not a right or wrong answer, I personally still like base Deku more than Vigilante Deku. And it's just like base Deku's base kit is really good, and although his ult is lackluster, since his passive gives him more ult, you can get it more times than you can with Vigilante. But it's really all up to preference at the end of the day. Vigilante Deku is still a really strong character. It's just base Deku, if like you look at, you know, the iframes, and then his damage, and the combos, and his passives, like all together, it just makes him relatively a better character in my opinion. Feel free to voice your opinion down in the comments though, if you know you like Vigilante. With that said, I hope you enjoyed this video. This is a filler video, I'm sorry, I just didn't know what to record. Comment down below if you also want to see me do how to play certain characters, because I could also do that. But with that said, I'll see you later whenever I upload. Bye.